Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly and Mark Schlereth, man, out there talking about the 49ers, former three-time Super Bowl champion, former offensive lineman. He was talking about Brandon Aiyuk, about him holding out or holding in, and it was really interesting hearing him talk about this whole situation. And he lets it loose, man. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. And check out what he has to say about this situation, man.
Yeah, the most skilled position player, they need to take care of him. That's Trent Williams. He's got the most skill.
Okay.
So the periphery players, the ball handlers, those guys, if you look at the ball handler dudes in San Francisco, right, there are, like, where does he rank? Level of importance, where is he? Christian McCaffrey would be number one. Right. Then I would say probably Deebo Samuel be number two. Then I would go George Kittle would be number three.
You could easily flip-flop those two, yeah.
Yeah. And then I would go Brandon Aiyuk, and followed probably by Kyle Juszczyk as the fullback slash, But like, understand your value. Are you and you know how I feel about the value of the value of the wide receiver position and how it's gone haywire. It's crazy, right? So, but Brandon Aiyuk, understand where you are. Hey, do you deserve to get paid? Yeah, you deserve to get paid, but do you deserve to be a top 10 paid wide receiver in the National Football League? Absolutely not.
What do you make of these sit-ins? So the idea of a sit-in is that you show up so that they can't fine you.
Right.
But then you say, I'm not going to do this drill or that drill. I'm here, but I'm not fully participating.
Yeah, I think it's chicken shit. Maybe drop a set of nuts and don't show up. Or show up. And if you're going to show up and you're going to be around your teammates and you're going to be in the locker room and you're going to do that, don't let them go out and do all the work and you just sit around. Yeah, either have the balls to sit out or come to camp and participate. I think the sit-in stuff is, I don't know. It feels like it's toothless to me. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I'd have a hard time facing my teammates.
I would
that.
too.
I would have a hard time.
Hey man, I totally respect you saying, like, I want to. Now I don't think you deserve to be a top 10 paid wide receiver, but I totally respect you wanting a new deal and you having outperformed the deal you're currently under and you sitting out. I as a player, I completely respect that, and that is your right, and I'm 100% on board with you, right? But have the yarbles to sit out. But don't come and just lollygag around. Hey, be careful out there, boys. It's really dangerous. You're like, you know what? If you're going to show up, then show up. That's just, I think the sit-in thing is just hokey.
All right, man. So that's what he had to say. And wow, a lot to digest there. But honestly, man, I can't blame him at all, because this guy, he's from the old school. He's from the late 80s, 90s, where players like Ronnie Lott would cut their finger off just to play in a damn game. That's what he's used to playing with. Guys that wanted to be out there. You're gonna play no matter what, pretty much, unless it's like a ACL or something like that. Your ass is gonna be out there. If you have a broken hand, doesn't matter. Your ass is playing. So that's where he's coming from, and I can't hate on that, man. I can't hate what he's saying, just because, let's be honest, you've ever been out at a job and you're working your ass off and you have like coworkers that are just talking, walking around, not doing anything really. That could rub people the wrong way. And that's kind of what's going on in the situation with Brandon Aiyuk. He's holding in, he's there, but he's not actually practicing. So, to me, I get what he's saying. And honestly, man, Brandon Aiyuk kind of has been, he's been a headache this offseason, man. Demanding trades, talking about how he wants to play for the Steelers, talking about he wants to play for the Commanders. He's there flirting with the quarterback of the Commanders. hanging out with them and all this stuff. So Mark Schlereth, he's kind of one of the first guys on like the mainstream that's saying this stuff, and I'm like, wow, that was kind of intense. But I mean, I can't be hating on that, man. It's kind of true, man. If you're gonna hold out, just don't even be like Trent Williams. At least Trent Williams is like, dude, I'm standing on business. I'm not even gonna be here. Obviously Brandon Aiyuk's doing this because he doesn't want to get his fine. So I get it, man. But I could see where it could rub people the wrong way. Brock Purdy, do I think he's out there pissed off because of this whole situation, him just walking around the sideline? No, I don't think so. I don't think Brock Purdy's that kind of guy that's like has that bitter bone in his body. That's why I love Brock Purdy so much, because he's someone that's not gonna be hold grudges or oh, screw this guy. Because I know there's a lot of quarterbacks that are out there that would do that. I know, to me, Aaron Rodgers comes to mind. Like if someone's not doing something, he's gonna hold you accountable and like be pissed off and like screw you. I don't think Brock Purdy's gonna do that. I think he just wants Brandon Aiyuk to be playing. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But maybe to some players, they'll be like, I don't know, or maybe some coaching staff are like, dude, what the hell is he doing? And I get his side. I get Brandon Aiyuk's side. Obviously, you don't want to get fined. Just the only thing that does bother me is all the stuff he was saying in the offseason that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Just unfollowing the Niners, doing pretty much what Debo did. And Debo pissed the crap out of a lot of Niner fans when he held out and he was pulling these antics. When remember the bottle service thing that happened? When someone said Debo back to the 49ers, and Debo was like, nah, I don't want to be on the 49ers. That stuff pisses me off. It does. But do I still want them on the team? Heck yeah. Do I still want Brandon Aiyuk, first team All-Pro on the team? Psh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, no question about it. But I just wish he handled this in a different way. And some of this is on the Niners' fault, for the simple fact you could have signed him earlier. If you would have signed him earlier, before that St. Brown contract came out, could have got him for a better deal. Now, because he's got signed, he's thinking I'm going to get more. And I don't know if he's on that level. Maybe he is on that level, but tough situation. It is a situation, sucks, but man, just a weird situation to be in, just not being able to practice. And, people may be looking at, maybe not now, the way this generation is, but don't tell me back in the day, 80s, 90s, that someone's holding in and Joe Montana's looking like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Why are you even here? Steve Young, guys like that, guys like, Ronnie Lott, how he would handle it if someone's out there doing that crap. I don't know, it is a different generation, but I don't know. Mark Schlereth, man, he's from the old school again. He's going to be saying stuff like that, and he's not going to hold stuff back. Like a lot of these other pundits out there that kind of get too, they don't want to cross the line, but who knows, man. At the end of the day, I want Brandon Aiyuk. I think we need to find a number to get him, because for the next 3-4 years, he's going to be Brock Purdy's number one target. And we got to get him out there. We got to find a way, because the longer we're waiting, it could end up like Deebo Samuel, where, Deebo Samuel held out for such a long time, and the whole darn year he was trying to get back in shape. He was always hurt. Was that 2022? And it was just a headache, man. It was a headache. Here, he's hurt. Like, dude, come on, man. It wouldn't have happened if you'd have stayed in shape and not put all these shenanigans, man. So hopefully it's not the same situation. Hopefully Brandon Aiyuk's been training his ass off, and we get a contract, man. But yeah, that was pretty awesome, man. I liked what Mark Schlereth said. It was funny, man, and I find nothing wrong with that, man. He's just speaking from 90s football, 80s football. The tough. Obviously, I think the guys are more talented now. The guys today are more talented now. They hit harder, they're faster, they're stronger. But back then, man, those guys, they would want to play, man. They would want to play no matter what. Get my ass out there. So let me know what you think about Mark Schlereth, what he had to say about Brandon Aiyuk. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time. Peace.